Oh my god, there's people here. What's up, my friends? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and promote today. I haven't been doing it the last couple of days. I've been feeling like doo-doo. But I finally finished baking the cookies. Those fuckers are ready to be delivered tomorrow. And then the next batch is going to be with you guys. Hey, that's the promotions tab. I was already there. Awesome. The Array Cafe. What the hell's the stream promotes? Yeah. Boom. Hey, ICR has been handling the shit while I've been feeling not so great. Go over to Meat's community. Meat's awesome streamer. He's on Twitch though. But you know, we can't all be perfect. Promotes. Rod's Taco Grotto. Roddicus going through some shit. He'll be back. He'll be back eventually. Alright, so that's the Foxhound, the Badgerverse. Boom, boom, boom. And then FantaVision. Hey, advertise. Boom. Alright, cool. Now it's time to talk to you guys. Alright, well, do you feel lucky, punk? I feel Blacksad, well, I mean, he would have been interesting in BoJack, but who's to say he's not in BoJack? I mean, this game takes place in what would be like, what, their 1920s or something like that. So Blacksad could easily be part of the BoJack universe. Partial success. Window AC mostly installed. Oh my god. Yeah. Oof. You gotta do the 260 AC or 460 AC. You know, 4 windows down, 60 miles an hour. We are blessed by a goddess. HaloGoddess. I'm so excited. If anyone could get COVID vaccine and you work, make sure you have the day off. Oh, yeah, they'll probably... Oh, yeah, it's like super cold, I think. And also, it's a freaking vaccine. It's meant to jumpstart your immune system. This stream and Orlando. I did a thing today. I said I did a thing. What's this? That's a Jefferson's Gold, baby. It's check this shit out right here. That's what makes this perfect. The apple. Cinnamon, apple, oatmeal, raisin, cranberry. Holy shit, it's a mouthful. Yeah, and we got old boring Mr. Popular here, the chocolate chip. I mean, it's a chocolate chip cookie. You already know what it tastes like, except for this one's perfect. Look at that. Oh, man. It's just the perfect density. Is this a snickerdoodle? I'm not even sure what a snickerdoodle is. But I made one. Tastes good. It's like got cinnamon sugar on top. That's one of the cookies that's made with, what the hell's that shit? I don't know. It's so, I can't remember what it's ever called. It's a byproduct of champagne, though. It's really good. Do you want the chocolate chip cookie or do you want the white chocolate chip with macadamia nut cookie? Look at my big old nuts. Look at that. Whew. Big old nuts. See some little chocolate chips in there too. These ones are a little weird. Ooh. They're like the composition is interesting. They flatten out really bad, so I had to ball them up. Yeah, I hear you, Ara. You gotta plan that shit out. Get that second shot, but don't ruin your vacation. I play video games, don't I? That's all I'm supposed to be doing. You know, like, this motherfucker is just like showing off these fucking cookies we can't have. Whoop. That's not the right one. Let's go to that one. Blacksad is a interesting game where people can be cats and dogs and cows and shit, but it's still not okay to be black. It's just like the most, like, usually they use animals as like an allegory, but no, there's still just straight up racism. Even though, like, people are different animals, they still just have issues with the black ones for some reason. It's crazy. Like, that was such a weird twist. I was expecting it to be allegorical, like, oh, maybe the dogs and the cats don't get along, blah, blah. Nah. It's just like, nah, there's still racism. Yeah, it's racism. We're not even fucking around. We're not even like couching in behind metaphor. Nah, there's just straight racism in this world. I want to say it was BNA on Netflix. That, you know, they had the people that could transform into animals, and they were the underclass in there, and that was an allegory for this era of racial inequity. But it was totally like, oh, well, you know, it's happening to animal people, you know, not just like, oh, no, flat out, oh, yeah, also, you know, this is the thing. Like, I don't want to dwell on the subject. I think it's really interesting how they approach it. How they're just so direct about it in this game, even though they've also like chosen the animal route. All right. So what the hell am I doing? Yeah, well, the sexual innuendos are, this is just a game of its era where, you know, there's a lot of people smashing. Like, they didn't have the internet. They didn't, you know, they didn't have all the wonderful distractions we do. So, you know, if your husband's at work, maybe you go smash the neighbor.
Does a boxer take to the head throughout his career?
You know, you get bored.
This one's got extra padding, just like Jake. Hey, hi.
Hey, focus, will ya?
I hope he never feels inclined to hit me. He's twice my size.
Owner of Starbucks? Who wants to be owner of Starbucks?
Not the smartest cookie in the jar, nor the most tactful. But do I trust him? No. Do I consider him a friend?
There's no way I make coffee on the level of HaloGoddess because, like, you know, I'm a gas station coffee all the way. Yeah, let's look at his
He's been
dick.
training with those same shorts for who knows how long.
Are you supposed to do an I? I?
Hey, Jake.
Not now, John.
But, like, you know, I basically, like, I could open up my own coffee pastry kind of shop. There we go.
All right, that's enough. Take 5. Go on.
Yeah, it's just that's an indicator that there's a clue that I have to look for with my cat
What,
senses.
John? What's so important?
Have you noticed anything strange about Sonia?
Yeah, I'd rather do my own thing.
I don't know. Yesterday, she
Starbucks
said she hated
is
them.
it's
It also seemed like she
already
wanted
a
to save the
brand.
place.
Like,
Do you get any of this?
you're walking
sure
in
don't.
somebody else's footsteps.
It's just the way folks are. We say one thing, and then we go and do the opposite. You just can't expect us to be consistent.
I am so done working for other people. At least corporations. It's ridiculous.
Why are you coaching that guy?
It's
Oh,
never
that's
worked
right.
out for
you
me.
You don't know. Sonia asked me to run the gym. Well, at least the fun part. As soon as Bobby yells back on his feet, I'll turn him into a chair.
Why be part of
I'll
the
make it
machine when
crush
you can,
stone.
you know, do
Just you
things
wait.
your way?
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
And every company I've ever worked my ass off for has been sold out from under me. So fuck them, right?
Is it the first time you coached anyone?
Yeah,
I worked 5 years.
But, you think I can't
Exxon
do
bought
this, don't
mobile.
you?
I was a manager for mobile.
Well, screw you.
Exxon was
We'll
goddamn
win that
terrible.
fight.
I worked 5 years Rhino Video Games. I was a manager for them. Rhino
you tell
Video
me where
Games, after
O'Leary's
5 years, got
headquarters are?
bought by GameStop. It was fucking horrible.
One floor. No. You could
How
get
many
me into
goddamn times do
trouble.
I have
No
to hit the
way.
reset button?
If we weren't friends, I'd tell Sonia you work for O'Leary. Although, if we were friends, you wouldn't hesitate to help me. Tell me, Jake, are we friends or not?
Damned cat. All right. O'Leary's hideout is in the basement of a Chinese restaurant. But I don't even know how to get in.
Well, I'll see you tonight.
Wait, were we supposed to meet?
Of course. Your place, 11 p.m. See you there.
So I might apply it. I might apply a
break's
Panda
over.
Express.
After
Like
30 hours of work and several beatings,
I could
every
use some
bone in my
underwear
body
hugging.
ached for a bed.
Now
It's
my
been a while since I've been in my underwear
So I
hugging
went home to
anybody.
recharge. Because the night ahead was bound to be promising.
I think I just got my ass knocked out. Eli Clark, look at some of the idol restaurants in Japan. Like, that already exists.
What do you know about that basement?
Well, let me think. Nothing?
Come on, Jake, for Christ's sake. I'm running out of threats to get you talking, Jake. And frankly, I don't want things to get violent.
I've come to get O'Leary several times, but they always make me wait in the dining room. One day it was so late that the restaurant was closed. They made me call from a payphone in that alley over there to let them know I was here. A few minutes later, O'Leary came out the back door, that red one there.
All right, you stay by the payphone. Wait till I'm inside. If you see anyone, call the same number you did that one time. Let it ring twice and hang up. Got it?
Screw you!
A promising night indeed.
Where am I going? Am I going in here?
No. Plan will only work if O'Leary doesn't know I've been here.
Stupid duck.
Would he even notice if I got in?
Stupid coyote.
I'm guessing it lights up when they ring at the main door.
Stupid.
Does he need a shotgun to deal with suppliers?
Stupid coyote.
Maybe it leads to the basement.
Stupid.
Something tells me he'd notice me no matter how stealthy I was.
Alright, check out the situation. We got a goofy looking bastard watching cartoons. You're on Leongtong territory.
A bit too high to climb, if the basement I'm looking for were in that building.
Last unicorn in death. Hey, it's Boo Berry. Red, what is up? Get yo cupped and get yo ass murked. I was gonna say, there's no way there's not a baseball card back here. Of course, that's a hockey card, but, you know, shut up. Jeff, my dude.
How does this thing open?
What happened? Should we run for it?
Do I look like I'm in a hurry? There's a guy watching TV inside the restaurant. A red panda, I think.
Doesn't ring a bell. I don't recall any panda waiters. Are you done?
What do you think? There's a trapdoor on the ground, right by the restaurant. Does that sound familiar?
Huh? The restaurant or the trapdoor?
Okay. Forget it.
What's taking you so long?
You want to switch places? Check out that graffiti. You're in On Leon Tong territory.
Wow. I thought the Tong Wars had ended years ago.
Maybe some
Oh, Red in Love.
Damn Chinese mafias.
Yeah.
I felt that
American
once
mafias are
or
infinitely
twice.
better, no doubt. From the back door, I can see a hall that might lead to the basement. Does that sound familiar?
O'Leary sometimes comes from a hallway, but who knows if it's that one?
I need you to go to the front door and ring the bell.
Is there a bar in that alley? Have you been drinking?
Count to 30, ring the bell, then run for the car. Got it?
Whoa, you better send a bunch of Natalias my way after this. So, now what are you gonna do?
I'll open the door with my lockpicks. Once I'm in, I'm still not sure if I'll take the hall or the door on the right.
So that was a bad idea.
Whoa, you better send a bunch of Natalias my way after this. So, now what are you gonna do?
I'll open the door with my lockpicks. Once I'm in, I'm still not sure if I'll take the hall or the door on the right.
Got the card.
The lock on that door was not your standard model. I had to give it my all.
Jimmy Gilligan. A leg. Yeah, that's what's important, not finding the light source. More legs. There's a lot of legs in this basement. I see nothing. I'm pretty fucked.
Oh, no, not now! Some answers only come to you when it's far too late.
You gotta give me something to interact with besides these fucking baseball cards. And yes, I know that was football. I am at a complete loss here. This is a tiny fucking room, and there's just nothing for me to do. This is horseshit. Yeah, none of this is going to help me.
Oh, no, not now! Some answers only come to you when
Can somebody
it's
look
far
up where
too
this
late.
fucking light switch is? Because there is nowhere for me to go. Hey, there's Jimmy fucking Gilligan. And that's it. That's all there is to do down here that I can find. This is stupid.
That lizard isn't Yale's doctor.
Where's the flashlight? There is no flashlight.
Oh, no, not now. Some answers only come to you when it's far too late.
I'm looking for a thing that potentially does not exist. Are you fucking kidding me? You look like an idiot.
I was expecting some frozen bodies.
Thank you.
It won't budge.
Hey, it's a penis. This is Rick DeMarco. Yeah, nobody's gonna hear that, dickweed. Just fucking redecorate while you're there.
The odds are incredibly in Stone's favor. I guess that he's the reigning champion, and Bobby Yale is just a contender, but maybe word got out about his condition. There's one on each table, except this one. Wow, I didn't realize you could place so many bets on a single baseball game. Sometimes I forget that criminals, even the office variety, have family and kids. Yet another example of how crime always pays. 16 days until the fight. A little thingamajig that adds on its own. What'll they think of next? It looks like a summary of all the bets that come in. Day, amount, bet, wagerer. Wait a minute. Did O'Leary himself bet $5,000 on Yale?
Oh, these cards. Wild berries. You want to do the thing?
The painting concealed file after file of celebrity reports with all sorts of shady information, ranging from S to Z. Almost all of them were athletes. Is that what O'Leary meant when he said that detectives and police officers were his friends? I wonder how many spy for him. If I were to pitch in, who would I spy on? In Bobby Yale's folder, all I found was a log of his incredible stats as an aspiring champion. 20 victories, 16 by knockout. Although, at the end of the report, someone had underlined one word several times. Untouchable. According to Stone's report, he was so clean, not to mention hard to corrupt, that O'Leary opted for a more subtle strategy. Apparently, when he broke up with the tennis player Helen Moore, he set her up with Stone. Lucky for him, they hit it off. As I put away the report, I stopped in my tracks. Did I really want to risk knowing what O'Leary had on my good friend, the incorruptible police commissioner? To be honest, if Smirnov had anything to hide, I'd rather not know about it. Thorpe had been a rising football star before the war, which he came back from with honors and decorations. After the truce, he resumed his career. He won 3 season trophies and a couple of MVP awards. He retired after an accident that left him paralyzed from the waist down. He started his own sports advertising agency 4 years ago, but according to the files, O'Leary hadn't even tried to corrupt him. Could that be Ireland?
I kind of want to look at that other file now.
Limited edition copy 2 of 3. We listen, if you call it listening, to the sentimental romance. Your eyes act like the moon.
Is this Sonic? You're too slow.
If they're not together anymore, why does O'Leary keep so many pictures of romantic moments with Helen Moore? Luckily or not, files in through R included no one that I could somehow connect to the case. I'd say that's Ireland too. Ireland, of course. This guy's obsessed. Dunn's integrity was legendary, even in O'Leary's shady reports, just like Yale had said. Dunn had kicked one of O'Leary's men out of the gym when he found him snooping around. The report on Yale's father was the shortest of all, since only his name was left. Why?
So I get into the game where somebody just like gets eaten alive by a virus, like pretty early in, like your best friend or some
Cassidy's
shit.
report was possibly the longest among all of O'Leary's files. Apparently, their rivalry went way back. So much so that they spied on each other in the most unthinkable ways. At least I was able to confirm what Yale had told me. Cassidy had threatened
Also,
them
I think you can
after he
save them if
refused
you're
to
crazy
join the
good at that
managers'
game.
union.
That's the problem I had with Chrono Cross, was it was trying way too hard to be Suikoden. It also had like 108 mostly useless characters. I guess I can't turn the lights off when I'm done. Fuck it.
Does O'Leary have a network of pals?
Is there anything else going on? Alright, where am I going? Where am I going? I feel like being done with this part.
Strange as it may seem, the reports revealed that O'Leary had hired Jake as a bodyguard precisely because he was absolutely clean. Apparently, he liked to surround himself with honest people when he mingled with the high society. Helen Moore's file was, by far, one of the juiciest. She had been just a run-of-the-mill tennis player until O'Leary launched her career by rigging enough games to help her climb the ranking. However, O'Leary hadn't fixed any of her games in over a year. In spite of that, she remained undefeated. Be as it may, it was clear that O'Leary had enough information to ruin her career. I'd say O'Leary has threatened Stone with ruining Moore's career.
It's a big old juicy safe back there. Because you won't tell him, you big goof.
A Crossler? The good news is, I don't need lockpicks to open it. The bad news, I didn't bring explosives. Dunn had $200 in his safe. O'Leary had about $20,000 in a drawer. Even Dunn had a gun in his office. O'Leary couldn't possibly be the exception.
Yeah, I don't know who that streamer is. So why'd you bring it up? Oof.
Jake. Someone was coming.
Are we or are we not exemplary workers, Jimmy? Here it is, middle of the night.
Well, I guess that was the wrong direction.
Jake. Someone was coming.
Are we or are we not exemplary workers, Jimmy? Here it is, middle of the night. And we're working extra hours. Hey, Jimmy, what do you think about that?
I think he's scared stiff, Desmond.
Why's that, Jimmy? We're giving you the red carpet treatment. We even let you in the boss's office.
You're one lucky fellow.
You can't say I don't treat you well, Jimmy.
Has Jimmy been a bad
Speak,
boy?
you moron.
Yeah, very well. Why are you... Shh. Calm down. How long have you worked for me, Jimmy?
3 months. 3 months.
Oh, yeah. I hired you right after your cousin Martin died. I need your opinion. How would you punish someone for ruining an innocent man's life with a hit and run, Jimmy?
I don't know.
And tell me, what about you, Wilson? What would you do?
No, please. I didn't do anything. I swear.
O'Leary. The police have surrounded you.
You don't need to worry about that.
Well then. That was a dumb thing.
You can't say I don't treat you well, Jimmy.
Yeah,
Speak, you moron.
very well. Why are you...
Shh. Calm down. How long have you worked for me, Jimmy?
3 months. 3 months.
Oh, yeah. I hired you right after your cousin Martin died. I need your opinion. How would you punish someone for ruining an innocent man's life with a hit and run, Jimmy?
I don't know.
And tell me, what about you, Wilson? What would you do?
No, please.
Well, I knew charging into the room would probably get me killed.
I didn't do anything. I swear.
He was a good guy. Of course, you already knew that. You knew him better than me, right?
He was my cousin.
That's why I hired you, Jimmy. You see, Martin was a dear friend. And his widow said you were a nice kid. That you do a good job and you needed the money. And I have a soft spot for those in need.
Please.
But, you know what? I talked to her just yesterday. She told us you did some naughty things to her with that gun, Jimmy.
No.
That's no way to treat a widow, is it?
She's lying. Why would I do that?
What about the kid? Are you so sure you know how long a kid can hold his breath? With his little head inside a toilet bowl?
Son of a bitch.
I didn't want to. It was his idea.
Leave him alone, O'Leary. You can't just take...
So it didn't work that time
yes.
either.
Yes, I can. What about the kid? Are you so sure you know how long a kid can hold his breath? With his
Maybe I
little
just
head
really like this
inside a
cutscene.
Toilet bowl?
Son of a bitch.
I didn't want to. It was his idea.
Selfishly, I was glad I hadn't risked my life to save Jimmy. Maybe not even someone like him deserves to die. But one could also argue that I didn't deserve to die for someone like him.
Who's your boss? Give me a name!
Cassidy, it was his idea. He said you'd hired me if I'd managed to scare the widow, and I just...
All right. Let's just calm down now. It's gonna be okay. There are two sacred principles that rule my life. The first principle is the love for my family. I do anything to protect them. The second principle, I never put my future in the hands of fate. I always play it nice and safe. And I would even add a third principle, or better yet, a rule. If anything threatens either of these two crucial principles, I take matters into my own hands. You see where this is going? For the first time I got someone killed, even though all I really did was rat him out.
No, I just...
Stop interrupting me, Jimmy! It's not polite! You're all the same. So rude. You know what? Let's leave it at that. You're going to give a message to that disgusting walrus Cassidy, aren't you?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. Yeah, sure.
Good boy.
What's the message?
Oh, Jimmy. You still don't get it, do you? You are the message.
Fuck Jimmy.
Come on. Wrap him up. Make sure Cassidy gets the message for breakfast, will you? I hope he chokes on it.
Got it.
Where are you hiding, little fishy? Once again, you didn't get to hear the end of my story.
Tug it up, yo.
What? Just where do you think you're going, Putty Kiss? Two sacred principles rule my life. The love I feel for... What is going on today? Two sacred principles rule my life.
The
The
love
love
you
I
feel for your
feel
family.
for... What is going on today?
I love that it starts off with him just like,
Two sacred principles rule my life.
The
The
love
love
you
I
feel for
feel for...
Ireland.
What is going on today?
you gotta have fun where you can.
Two sacred principles rule my life. The first is the love I feel for my family. The second, never leave destiny in the hands of fate. I always play it nice and safe. And I'd even add a third principle, or better yet, a rule. If anything threatens either of these two principles, I take matters into my own hands. The first time that someone died because of me, even though all I did was rat him out, well, that guy ended up in the Hudson River, right off Pier 27. He's got to be even wetter than that fish by now. You should have seen his face.
It's interesting what comes to mind when you think you're about to die. Suddenly, all I could think about was how much I wanted a pet fish.
You too, Bruce? Anyway, I was 14 years old, and I still dream about it. But it's weird.
What?
You suck.
By then, I was adamant about buying a fish. But first,
That was that. Never again.
Nowadays, whether it's me who pulls the trigger or not, I have zero regrets. What's more, I sort of enjoy it.
in case anyone had any doubts about who's the boss around here, I'll put my dirty feet on his luxurious table to prove that all of this is mine. His pupils are dilated, and there's a slight grin on his face. The bastard is enjoying himself. The guy never hesitates to pull the trigger. Even if I hadn't seen what he did to Jimmy, I'd know he's not bluffing. When a mob boss declares his love of family, it can only mean that A, he won't hesitate to ruin yours, and B, he's cheating on his wife. I knew I had it in me to get out of that place alive.
Larry plays it safe. Bet 5,000 on Yale. Threatening to ruin career. Larry plays it safe. 5,000 bet. Alright, there's one thing.
No. O'Leary's wife is having an affair with Colbert? Should I serve this to O'Leary on a silver platter? Or threaten Colbert so he'll get me out of this mess?
And, well, that's it, I think. You know, Blacksad, I've never made it this far. Congratulations. You're going in style.
I didn't want to interrupt you because I respect you and your word, but I'm actually here to help. Your wife is having an affair with Colbert.
What? Me? No way. Well, here's the thing. I don't respect your word. And since you brought me no proof...
Check my coat pocket, on the right.
Oh, Blacksad, Blacksad, Blacksad. Oops.
Bye, fucker.
Thank you very much.
That's what you get for stabbing me at the beginning.
And sorry for jumping to conclusions. First, you get a random beating from Wilson. And here we are. When you shared what you'd found in Yale's apartment, well, it made me sort of want to trust you. But as you well know, you can't trust anyone in this world. Take it. It's only fair.
I want to bet it all on the fight, on Sonia Dunn's behalf.
Oh, what a romantic you are. We listen, if you call it listening, to the sentimental romance.
Your eyes act like the moon.
Ah, a cultured man. Anyway, go ahead. Place your bet.
I bet it all on Yale.
Oh, Blacksad. Aren't these odd hours to pay me a visit? Your message was important, but certainly not urgent. It could have waited until tomorrow, don't you think?
We cats and wolves hunt at night. I wish I was a noir fiction writer. At this very moment, I could write a couple of pointed, ironic remarks for the narrator to recount what I just lived through. The dark, crooked alleys of New York reminded me of the state of my own soul. No. Fall loomed over me with the... Fall struck me with the full force of my long-lost youth.
Not enough random shenanigans.
Nah, not that. Fall descended over me with the full weight of a guilty conscience. God, that's worse.
Silhouette fight. Oh shit, it's BoJack. No, it's Schnauzer.
What were you thinking? He wants him alive.
Hell's horses.
I felt fall seep through my bones like the pain of a good beating. Mediocre, but appropriate.
I get my ass beat a lot. Like a lot. Oh, kitty.
Against all odds, next morning I got up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. And I had my kind, unknown assailants to thank. The beating had taken its toll, but for the first time in months, I had slept like a baby.
Oh, you know that, Queen Zelda.
Come on, Helen, focus. All right, take 5.
I finished baking the cookies about 2 o'clock. I think I started around 10-ish. By God, I was dead. The last couple of batches I was laying in bed, which is a terrible idea when you're baking.
Blackmore, what can I do for the FBI?
What every blue-blooded American should do. Ride the wave of success, on a global scale if possible.
Yeah, sure. We have to beat those commies on every battlefield, be it in Korea, a clay court, or Wimbledon. But that's not what you mean, right?
Blanc.
Maybe if we could speak in private?
Alec!
Coming.
You've got 4 minutes, Mr. Blackmore, so... make them count.
Hey, controller.
They say you're currently involved with Al Stone, the boxer. Is that correct?
Wow. The FBI sure knows what it's doing. So, out of the 100 million Americans who know about that, who did you extort to get such highly confidential information?
Don't beat around the bush. We know why you're with him.
Oh, so you like his biceps too?
Desmond O'Leary asked you to seduce Stone. Why?
What? No, I met Al by chance at a party. A party hosted by Desmond O'Leary. No, that can't be. No one is that shrewd. Not even him. Damn, I hate that bastard.
Is she a cat?
We know about you and Desmond O'Leary.
Wow, your sagacity never ceases to amaze me. Wait, I get it. They must wrap your FBI sandwiches in gossip magazines.
The thing is, well...
You see, I'd love to wipe out that part of my past, but whatever.
Do you have any regrets?
Ads pay more than trophies. Can you believe it? Being associated with such a shady character could only damage my reputation. Trust me, never get involved with a married man.
We're aware of at least 6 rigged games during your first year as a professional player.
And?
You won all of them.
Are you trying to offend me? I give my all on the court. I can't be held accountable if my rivals don't do the same. Go interrogate them. In any case, now I know why you mentioned O'Leary. What do you really have against him? And don't say illegal gambling.
We've got reason to believe he's working with the Chicago mob. This isn't just illegal gambling anymore. It's organized crime. I'm serious, Miss Moore. America can't afford to let anyone shake its foundations like that. And America's sweetheart can't afford it either. Help us out. Talk to us.
And why should I, Mr. Blackmore? What do I stand to gain or lose?
Our country faces drastic problems that require drastic solutions. Do you want to be part of the problem or part of the solution?
This is actually quite simple.
I love you now and forever.
One lucky gal.
You have a light, sir?
The pearly white teeth of someone who barely smokes. Am I making her nervous?
Those are not white teeth.
Damn. I'm almost out of fluid.
Wanna know my trick? Go down to start, then up with it, and then down again. Almost. Will I get to smoke today?
No.
Thanks.
Here you go. Choke on it.
I don't know what you want me to say. You're trying to frame O'Leary, perhaps rightfully so, but I think you're barking up the wrong tree. Believe me, if I had the slightest...
Come on, Helen. Time to work on your backhand. Let's go.
Do you smoke? Nice meeting you,
America's
Mr.
Pussycat. Achievement unlocked.
Did you bring my water?
America's sweetheart gave you her cigarette? Dear God, she has the hots for you. I can't believe you said good old Weekly to investigate that stupid walrus while you were hanging out with Helen Moore herself. So, what do you say, you and me, we change places next time, huh?
Your turn. Now tell me, what did you find out?
You're gonna love this. You ready? I've got news, but I happen to also have a
Blacksad.
Sure, Sandra Bullock works.
What? Who is... Oh, Mrs.
I don't think
Colbert.
that she's done anything terrible that I know of.
He said he had to work, and he still hasn't come back. Nobody's seen him at work since yesterday evening.
Maybe some of her acting, but
Since our first conversation. Do you have anything?
she's in one of my favorite movies, so I forgive her.
Your husband ran away with his lover. Somewhere far. Farther than you can imagine. I'd forget him if I were you. It's time to...
What? Why didn't you tell me before?
I know. I should have said something. I'm afraid I can't hide the truth. Mrs. Colbert?
That good for nothing? I'm gonna scratch his eyes out. I'll tear his stupid head off. I'm gonna make him regret.
But what just happened? Is there anything you didn't tell me?
Maybe. But now it's your turn. Tell me about Cassidy. Come on, spit it out.
I didn't find anything suggesting that Cassidy had anything to do with Dunn's murder, but...
That's quite the tale.
But I know Cassidy will be playing poker tonight with one Howard M. Farnham II, a Texas tycoon looking to get his claws on the boxing business. I also know that he and Cassidy have never met in person, and that Farnham, who's staying at the Balford Hotel, hasn't left his room. Apparently, he spent the night with 3 bottles of bourbon. So, here's my incredible plan. I'll go to the hotel, I'd knock him out, and then take his place in the poker game. That way, I'll get Cassidy talking. What do you think? Incredible, right?
This weasel's going to get himself
We
killed.
agree that you would handle Helen Moore while I dealt with Cassidy next time? No?
Oh wow, Blacksad got dressed up. School's sad. Well, I think TinyBadger likes to use the
Mr. Farnham.
the crying thumbnail for him
Allow
all
me
the
to
time.
introduce myself. John Blackmore. I work for Frank Cassidy. He asked me to bring you these bottles so you could choose which one you prefer for the game.
Oh, sure. I was fixing to leave, but I guess them monuments ain't going anywhere. Well, come on in then.
Getting in Farnham's room was easy. Earning his trust was another story. But I always have an ace up my sleeve.
Blackmore, you okay, partner?
The best way to earn someone's trust is to make them believe they've earned yours. And sometimes, the best way to fake it is to tell the truth. I don't know where to begin. I ratted out a 2-timer, and now he's dead.
You told the husband and he restored her honor, right?
Something like that.
Well then, what's the problem, son? You did the right thing and that pig got what he was in for. Listen here, you're gonna get your reward, son, from our Lord Jesus in this here bottle.
Oh,
One
boy.
of the tricks of this trade is to be wary of the biases we all have. They cloud our judgment and blur the person in front of us, painting them with the shades of our preconceived notions of who they should be. But every once in a while, you run into someone so locked in personality that they can only be regarded as a stereotype. Farnham was a disgrace, not only to himself, but to Texas and the entire human race. To think I had to impersonate him. I wish I was like you. You seem so content, so free of burdens.
Stop right there, partner. You think this old dog don't have ticks? Let me tell you something about my first wife. Woo-wee!
Once I had gained Farnham's trust, the hard part was deciding what I needed to know to become him and not get myself killed.
Oh, this bird just... fantastic.
What can I do for you, sir?
Howdy. My name's Howard M. Farnham II.
Okay. Should I know you? What can I do for you, sir?
I'm here to play me some poker.
You got the wrong place, sir. Did you miss the barbershop sign above the door? You have a good evening, sir.
Wait,
The hard part was deciding what I needed to know to become him and not get myself killed.
Oh, you again.
What can I do for you, sir?
Farnham was one hell of a drinker. I had to get the information out of him before he drank himself unconscious. Otherwise, I'd have to find that information myself. Nothing says Texan like a cowboy hat.
yes, I got a Vietnamese shave last night.
Oh, please, come in. Of course, I remember you. Take a seat. I'm sure you'll understand we can't be too careful. Our host has many enemies, and someone has to keep them at bay.
Sure, I get it.
I'm glad to hear that. Now, please answer my question. How much does it cost to get yourself a clean Vietnamese shave?
$1 grand.
There's only one cut I can give you for that price.
And oh.
I'm sure you'll understand we can't be too careful. Our host has many enemies, and someone has to keep them at bay.
Sure, I get it.
I'm glad to hear that. Now, please answer my question. How much does it cost to get yourself a clean Vietnamese shave?
And then, sure enough, Booth put the nail on the coffin of my first marriage. You know, the wife that caught me cheating with the maid. My second marriage, too. You know what I did to her daddy? Same old with several mistresses. So I decided to stick to my guns and only deal with hookers, even if I did end up marrying some.
I feel you, Mr. Farnham. So I'm going to be honest with you. I'm Cassidy's slave. He lent me the money for a game deposit, and I lost it all. Now I have to work off my debt.
Oh, Cassidy's not your problem, son. It's poverty. Sure enough, I had to pay my own deposit this morning to y'all, and that was just petty cash to me.
Petty cash, to be honest.
I asked you how much.
Of course, they gave me one of the receipts. These things I have, boy. Wait, I'll show you. I got it somewhere. Just a sec. I'll get it. I just put it over. I think I'll be right back.
Ding Dong? Interesting name for a town.
Why didn't you just say you had the receipt in your pocket? I'm almost certain, but tell me, who told you to come to this barber shop?
Let me tell you a little secret about my first wife, sonny boy. When I met that woman, she had no manners, no money, no nothing. Who in the hell?
There's one drunk moose.
Farnham. By God, if it ain't the hero of the day.
With this and that hat, I'll really look the part. I probably don't need to imitate his
I'll be
gestures
damned.
during the game, but it certainly wouldn't hurt to try. It's not going to be easy to sound Texan, but I'll give it my best shot.
Yes, sir.
Knowing
enough.
Farnham, the
I'll
owner of
fix
this
it.
bra only came here for business.
Anyway, Kenny, thanks for fixing the game with Cassidy. God bless you, brother. The craziest goddamn Texan in New York.
My good old friend Kenny. Craziest goddamn Texan in New York.
You know how many Kennys there are in New York? Kenny who?
So besides when and where the game will be, the password, and the money Farnham dished out, what else do I need? Not even a Bible. At least it's comforting to know that when Farnham drinks too much, his female companions have less of a hard time. They smell like a party.
Okay, I'm getting my throat cut here. Come on.
Ding Dong? Interesting name for a town.
I think I'm dead.
Kenny. Hey, you think you can't be friends with someone and not know their last name?
Let me think. No.
My good old friend Kenny. Craziest goddamn Texan in New York.
You know how many Kennys there are in New York? Kenny who?
Kenny
Besides
Loggins,
when and
goddammit.
where the game will be, the password, and the money Farnham dished out, what else do I need? Luckily, there was only one Kenny in Farnham's address book, Kenny Eakes, residing at...
Cornell Plaza, Manhattan. Stunning penthouse.
I'm not surprised. Mr. Eakes has excellent taste. Do you happen to know what he asked for the last time he was here?
They smell like a party.
No, don't spend all that fucking time going through the drawers. I wanted the other prompt.
Not even a Bible.
Yes, yes, yes. Kill me now.
Don't tell me, Billy Bob. This here is my new friend Father. Am I right?
Sure enough, your barber was fixing to give me a shave.
You can get a good shave at another time. Billy Bob is always at our beck and call.
Of course.
Hey, come on. Let's get in there before they finish all the bourbon without us.
I haven't frisked him yet, sir.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Mr. Farnham here, He's an honest Texan. And I'm sure he'll hand over his weapon if we ask him to. Right?
At least it's comforting to know that when Farnham drinks too much, his female companions have less of a hard time.
As far as I can tell, he's not armed.
Ding Dong? Interesting name for a town.
Are you going to hand over the gun or not?
You know what? I'm starting to think that you're not trustworthy. And I hate wasting my time. Yeah, but the bad thing is, it'll be just 3 of us playing tonight. Billy Bob?
Okay, enough with the cat murder. Quit killing me because I didn't see whatever your stupid fucking prompt was.
Don't tell me, Billy Bob. This here is my new friend Father. Am I right?
Sure enough, your barber was fixing to give me a shave.
You can get a good shave at another time. Billy Bob is always at our beck and call.
Of course.
Hey, come on. Let's get in there before they finish all the bourbon without us.
I haven't frisked him yet, sir.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Mr. Farnham here, he's an honest Texan. And I'm sure he'll hand over his weapon if we ask him to. Right?
I would if I had a gun on me, but I don't.
Are you kidding me? An unarmed Texan?
I already told you, I'm not carrying a gun.
That doesn't sound like the man Kenny told me about. And you know what? I've had enough. Billy Bob?
Oh my god. Come on, game. What the fuck?
Don't tell me, Billy Bob. This here is my new friend Father. Am I right?
Sure enough, your barber was fixing to give me a shave.
You can get a good shave at another time. Billy Bob is always at our beck and call.
Of course.
Hey, come on. Let's get in there before they finish all the bourbon without us.
I haven't frisked him yet, sir.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Mr. Farnham here, he's an honest Texan. And I'm sure he'll hand over his weapon if we ask him to. Right?
Ding Dong? Interesting name for a town.
Alright, I saw the right prompt. Oh yeah, grab the card instead of opening the door. Cool. Gonna die.
Are you going to hand over the gun or not?
You know what? I'm starting to think that you're not trustworthy.
Jesus Christ.
And I hate wasting my time. Yeah, But the bad thing is, it'll be just 3 of us playing tonight.
Yeah, this
So
one's
Bob-
be so bad if they would shut the fuck up or let me skip it and get right back to it. But now I gotta go back through the goddamn cutscene. And I don't mean that cutscene, even though that cutscene keeps playing. And there goes my controller. Fucking beautiful. Oh, come on. I've seen this a million
Don't
fucking
tell me,
times. Let me skip it.
This here is my new friend Fada. Am I right?
Sure enough, your barber was fixing to give me a shave.
You can get a good shave at another time. Billy Bob is always at our beck and call.
Of course.
Hey, come on. Let's get in there before they finish all the
Billy
burger
Bob.
without us.
I haven't frisked him yet, sir.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Mr. Farnham here, he's an honest Texan. And I'm sure he'll hand over his weapon if we ask him to. Right?
No matter how superficial someone may seem, there's always a way to win their heart.
Okay, the game just gave it to me that time.
It'll be my pleasure.
Welcome, gentlemen. Chips are on the table and guns are in the safe. Now, we got a lovely night of poker ahead of us full of smoking and bourbon. So let's get started. Take a seat, Mr. Farnham. Let me introduce you. To my right, wearing gray boxers and weighing in at 140 pounds, the owner of Pink Vice, the largest meat market in all of Manhattan.
In other words, a real son of a bitch. No offense to
Quince
the women
the
he
pimp.
exploits.
Our reigning champion, Oswald Quince.
A title I aim to keep, provided our new contender here doesn't interfere.
Well, I'll do what I can.
Now you got me worried. Never trust a humble player.
The truth is that our friend Farnham owns the largest and, I dare say, most entertaining establishment in Texas.
Really? So we're colleagues then?
Yeah, you wish, Quince. He owns a casino.
Damn.
And it's not even in Austin or
Night.
Dallas. It's actually in a little town called, what was it? Darn it. I looked it up the other day. Had a funny ring to it. I hate it when this happens.
I thought they moved all Texan casinos to Vegas, where gambling is legal.
You mean Ding Dong, Texas?
Ding dong! That's it.
Who'd ever think of a name like that?
Well, casino or no casino, let's just hope he doesn't keep as many aces up his sleeve as the late Ventimiglia, huh?
Amen.
To my left, wearing brown boxers and weighing in at 396 pounds,
Frank, show some respect, huh?
the hospitality tycoon, Polly.
Tycoon. I just own a small bar with pool tables. Clients drink close to nothing and play even less, but certain business transactions just couldn't happen anywhere else.
Damn it, Polly. Why don't I know your last name?
Because they took it away from me. You have no idea how good my ex-wife's lawyer is.
Women, they even take our damn names.
Polly looks cool as shit.
You're too much, Polly.
When you're done sightseeing, why don't you drop by La Iguana for a game of pool? And I'll buy you a drink. But I have to warn you, my clientele isn't crazy about furry fellas such as yourself.
Thanks. I love me some pool.
Perfect. It'll be my
Hey,
pleasure.
Carrie.
You looking to start your own pool business, Farnham? This guy here wants to start a boxing association in Texas. And guess who he's turning to for advice?
To be honest, several things got me worried, so I'd be much obliged for any counseling.
So, what worries you?
Rebel coaches like Joe Dunn.
Oh, I see you done your homework. That bastard wouldn't accept the most basic rules. For example, banning boxers from official competitions when the managers
Did you just
don't
shove that
belong
cigarette
to
up his
my
nose?
association. Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm sorry for his death. But if they ever find the murderer, I'd be glad to pay his lawyer fees. Billy Bob, bring out the bourbon. We're drying up here. I'll deal. With a fresh deck, of course. Be respectful in this establishment.
Poker is as boring as it is simple. All you need to do is read people's faces. And even the worst detective has that trick up his sleeve. The real issue is knowing what to play for when there's much more than just money at stake.
Damn it! What again?
How many games have you won in a row, Quince?
And here I was hoping that Farnham would steal your championship belt.
I don't think he'll need a belt, especially if he ends up losing his pants. Mark my words. Farnham will be
Jesus
calling
Christ.
his wife before the night.
Oh, somebody tested positive for coronavirus, so...
Did you guys hear about Kenny's wife?
Are you in quarantine now because somebody else tested positive, or how's that working?
Farnham, I'm sure you know more about it than I do.
I think she had a heart condition or something like that.
No, that ain't it. I'm pretty sure it had something to do with her head. Damn! I don't like waiting. Kenny won't like it, but I'm not gonna sit here wondering. Billy, pass me the phone. Come on, come on, come on!
Sometimes you get the feeling that it's all gone wrong, that you've made a terrible mistake. Did I say sometimes?
Welcome to Kitty Murder Simulator.
It only happens once in a lifetime.
Mark my words. Farnham will be calling his wife before the night is over.
Ha! Oh, hey, by the way, did you guys hear about Kenny's wife? Pretty tragic, huh?
What happened?
Oh, plain bad luck. Hey, but Farnham, I'm sure you know more about it than I do.
Cool. My controller's not working. There we go. Controller keeps unplugging itself. Like it keeps just
Anyway,
fucking
Kenny,
vibrating now. Love it.
Thanks for fixing the game with Cassie. God bless you, brother. Craziest goddamn Texan in New York. And the poor fella's already got enough on his hands now that his wife...
Tell me more about your first wife.
Oh, right. Where were we? Same difference. Another drink? Oh, seriously, where were we? All right. We was fixing to have another drink.
Hey, Rennie. So I'm dead?
Hey, it's coming back to me now. We were talking about my wife, right? One of them. Same difference. Oh, horse.
Damn! I don't like waiting. Kenny won't like it. But I'm
God
not going to
damn
sit
it.
here wondering. Billy Bob, pass me the phone.
All right. I'm getting really fucking tired of this segment of the game right now. I'll come back to it again. What the hell's today? It's today Tuesday, Wednesday. What's today? Yeah, so Thursday. All right, so I'll try. Hopefully, I can finish this up tomorrow. It's just been like this whole segment of the game has been a fucking loop, and it's brutal. It's make the wrong decision, die. Make the wrong decision, die. Make the wrong decision, die. And it's just constant. It's the same. You go through the same fucking cutscene over and over again. You can't skip to the part where you can make the choice. And it's just like, I've seen this cat die like 50 fucking times. And there was like no break. I've been trying to find a break for the last 20 minutes. It's just like, nah. So I have no idea where the game's going to bring me back to. But, yeah, I'm getting... That was enough of that shit for one night. It was just nonstop. All right.
Right to your penis. Right to your penis.
Right to your penis.
I appreciate you.
Right to
Get
your
on
penis.
it. I love you. I appreciate you.
Doggone it.
I got a double
Thank you,
window
I
of that.
love you, dude.
At just the right time.
Everybody knows this one. The OG, bro. The OG.
Oh.
You got a mattress by you?
Is he playing a game today? Is he playing Resident Evil?
This one's pretty good. It's pretty good condition. Man.
Oh, it doesn't say games.
I love you, Alejandro. Thank you, my friend. You own
Enough of
any
the cat
retro
murder
games?
for tonight.
Rare retro games? Not really. Not that I can think
All
of.
right.
I mean, these are retro games, aren't they?
I don't know if
These are
anybody
like
else is
freaking
going
$80
live.
a pop in this condition. Maybe even more.
It's too early
This is
for
the best
Barricade, so I guess enjoy the Camelot.
There's not a single scratch on the disc or the case.
Okay, quit
Not a
showing off
single
your
one.
Resident Evil 3. Oh my god. Oh my god. We know you love Resident Evil. We know it. We know it. Oh, just like we know we hate cat murder, which was like nonstop. That was like the last half hour of my stream, nonstop cat murder. Anyway, Blacksad, it's a cool game, but god, like this part of the game is just hellacious. It's just like nonstop. And it gets wearing on you. So I'm gonna go eat. And I'm glad I was here late enough to see Carrie, because like, you know, if I would have left at 9:30, it would have been sad because I wouldn't have seen Carrie. But I got to see Carrie, which is cool. Anyways, you guys have a good night. Boom. Night.